Hey y'all, it's your girl Stephanie. This is Wrestling Color Podcast right here on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe, please. Make sure you follow. If you're subscribed, you should be following. Turn on the notification bell because when I post, it's something important. Follow me on Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter. If you are interested and you want to even make a little contribution, because I'm trying to do a whole lot of things, you can go over to my Shit to Sugar podcast on Patreon. For a small fee, you can sign up and listen to specifically centered talking, I guess I could say. I talk about pop culture, I talk about politics, I also talk about adult centered topics. Okay, I'm talking about parenting, sex, you name it, things that I'm not going to talk about here for free. I'm going to talk about over there. And I think it's a good time because we're all adults and sometimes you need a place to listen to someone speak your language. And you know, if you're listening to Wrestling in Color podcast, I'm speaking your language. So go over there and check out Shit to Sugar podcast. You can either join, subscribe, or you could just, drop a little something, shouting, help a sister out, trying to expand my media empire. All right, I think we got all the bells and whistles. And make sure you go down and comment. I love when you guys comment. There is over 100 videos on this page. I'm not sure exactly how many videos I have, but it's over 100 videos worth of content on this page. There is no reason why you should be bored. I am hitting everything. I am following up. I made adjustments to some things because some things are more popular than others. I notice you guys like when I just talk about specific topics and less about, the overall product. You want to know exactly what's on my mind for specific things. And that's what we're talking about today. So here we go. We're talking about Matt Riddle. And I got a question for Matt. I just want to know if he has professional PR. PR means public relations. PR are people who keep your image not squeaky clean, but somewhat palatable to the masses. Now, wrestling is becoming very difficult for me to watch. I'm just going to be, first of all, SmackDown this past Friday was absolutely egregious, especially when it came to the women's division, and we'll discuss that later. I don't see my faves on TV. AEW is not doing me any favors. I keep hearing Tessa Blanchard floating around. It's a lot going on. And Matt Riddle was someone who I wasn't excited about. But as I watched him on NXT and his wrestling was great. He had some great matches. His persona, bro, is cool and everything. And this whole speak out movement once again has brought the infection to the forefront. Kind of like how COVID has brought the infection of the country to the forefront. And how things have never been addressed, and how things are going awry, and no one paid attention until something catastrophic has happened. So this is considered catastrophic for Matt Riddle and his family, and for the woman who accused him of the things that she accused him, because she essentially accused him of rape. And we're going to go over that, and then we're going to go over to where we're at now and why this is a problem for me, for other people, for the overall integrity and ethics that these wrestlers fucking lack. And you must have to lack integrity and ethics if you're working for WWE. Or you're super desperate. I don't know. So let's just have a recap. Cindy Cartwright, wrestler out of Evolve, social media ambassador. Cindy Cartwright said in a series of tweets that Matt Riddle, a sexually assaulted her in May 2018. Now, if you listen to when I did the Speak Out movement, I did a podcast on that. If you go back and listen to it, I said when I talked about Matt Riddle and how explosive his allegations was, I said, you know what? The Matt Riddle's married, and in 2018 he was super duper married. So this woman is essentially accusing this man of rape and cheating on his wife. Like, she's really busting him loose. So, really quick, it's graphic, but we're going to run through it because you got to know what we're talking about, right? So, Cindy Cartwright went on to say, I'm posting this because it's so sad for so long. I realized what Matt Riddle, did to me was right. Okay. And reading these other brave women's stories, I can't be afraid no more. She said back in May of 2018, Matt Riddle and her and a few other wrestlers were riding. And during the van ride, with the other three wrestlers had fallen asleep, Matt asked me to hop on his dick. When I refused, although we previously had been together, I was incredibly uncomfortable in the setting. She was uncomfortable because there was three other hot bodies sleep on the van, and he wanted her to hop on his dick. Okay, so he's kinky. We got that. When I said no, he grabbed my throat, choked me, and said, "What if I just made you?" I ended up giving him oral sex, praying someone wouldn't wake up, to get out of having intercourse with him. It was incredibly humiliating. It is never okay to put your hands on a woman. It's also not okay to not listen when someone says no. Now, I want to pause here because, I understand speak out and what's going on with the ladies, and that's good to speak out. But Cindy Cartwright has lost credibility and integrity on her part because this man has his dick in your mouth, and you said he forced you to do it, and you did it because you didn't want to wake up the other three wrestlers that were sleeping. But all the while, you had a relationship with this man, knowing full well he had a wife and three kids. And I believe in 2018, either she had just gave birth or was pregnant around that time. So something's off with Cindy Cartwright. And something's off with a lot of women who don't have a problem fucking men that don't belong to them. Now, is she going to address that? I don't know. It says, she sucked them off when she could have easily me personally, you could have been like, no, and woke everybody up and fuck him. No, you end up getting the dick in your mouth and you were scared or whatever the case may be. Fast forward, we get Matt Riddle deny. Okay? Fast forward, you go ahead on to Matt Riddle's Twitter. I followed Matt Riddle because I told you I was like his wrestling. I see his wife, Lisa Riddle. She posted this. It says on July 7th, it says, "This is us. We are the Riddles. It says, are we perfect? No. But we are a force that will always stick together and be strong. Words of recommendation. Don't try to mess with us. Do we expect everyone to like us? No. And if you don't, that's okay. But don't get in our way." Yeah, she was pregnant because the little baby looked like it's about 1 or 2 years old. She was pregnant at this time, and they got two daughters. I don't know how old this picture is. It could be older. I'm not sure because I think one of the daughters is like 11 or 8 or 9 or something like that. Anyway, so we got that. Deny, 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 and then we get this. Then we get this the next day from the King of Bros himself.
It's quick. I had never in my entire life sexually assaulted a man, woman, or anybody. And that includes Samantha Tavell, Candy Cartwright. I never sexually assaulted you. The story about that van trip and the driver being asleep and me forcing you to do stuff and hop on, whatever, it's a complete lie. It's a fabricated story because you're still mad. You know why you're mad? Because yes, you're right. We had an affair. You have plenty of evidence of that. And you know what? I never denied it because it happened. Do I want to talk about it? Do I really want to share about it? No. It's embarrassing because I feel like a real piece of crap cheating on my wife and doing that and now having to talk about it publicly. But I have to. We had a relationship. We had a fling. I started to get sad and depressed because I was lying to my wife so much to hide what I was doing. I was lying to all my friends because I didn't want anybody to know because it's not something cool. I didn't want to brag about it. I tried to end it. I told my wife about you and us. I tried to end it. I blocked you. I blocked your social media. You then started using messaging apps and you kept coming. I blocked those. I got a new number. You got my new number and kept messaging me. You literally got on social media accounts for other companies, kept messaging me until I blocked them. Now you've literally started harassing me, showing up to hotels, harassing my friends. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? At this point, you have to realize if you don't think you're stalking me or harassing me, you're crazy. And if you are at home and you don't think that's harassment, you're crazy. At the end of the day, I'm not perfect. We did have an affair, and I'm not happy about that. But I never sexually abused anybody. I never sexually assaulted anybody. And when I wanted to get out of this relationship, out of this situation, she said no, and she kept pursuing me and harassing me and stalking me. And then when she didn't get her way, she used the Speak Out movement to try to ruin my career. Completely unacceptable. That's all I really have to say. That's the story. Everybody have a
Okay, so Matt Riddle, that's his piece. Now, let's talk about it. Is it unfathomable that some woman's feelings hurt and she goes as far as this to hurt the person that hurt their feelings? No, it's not unfathomable. Men do it all the time. They use the family court system to destroy women. They beat women. They do all kinds of shit, and women do it to men. So this isn't unfathomable. Don't get me wrong. Okay, him talking about how he felt because he was cheating on his wife is comical at best. And who the fuck cares? Um, him talking about she used the Speak Out movement to destroy his career is something that probably could happen. Can't deny that. That could be real. That could be true. Because her story, as ridiculous as it sounds to me, if I don't want to suck your dick and there's three people behind me who are asleep, I'm going to wake them up. And I'm not going to do it. But you guys were fucking, so I'm sure dicks was being sucked, coochie was being ate. Yes, all of that was happening. I don't know who his PR is or if he has PR. So you put this out, let's leave it there. Let's leave it there. You put that out and everyone's has you're talking about how you don't want to talk about it and how it's so terrible and you feel terrible because your wife and you're cheating on her and the family and you got this little dorky smirk on your face and he comes off so nonchalant. It's like I don't know. I don't know. So you read some of these comments. I'm gonna read some of these comments. We're gonna move on to the next thing. It says the amount of gullible and easy manipulated people in the replies. You wanted proof from Cindy, and she gave you exactly that. But somehow that wasn't enough. You're still trying to convince yourselves that she has fabricated everything. I don't think she fabricated anything. I think they were. They probably would. He did it. They cheated. But she's accusing him of rape. So the next question is, why didn't you go and file a complaint? Most of the women who are doing this is because they didn't want to ruin their careers early. Matt Riddle was already coming up and evolved. It's 2018. So he was already cooking, you know. It's so bizarre to me. So the next thing is, she deleted the picture of text and her flirting with him. She then cropped out the flirting part and claimed the text was illicit. Add in the plea for cyber stalking, you have crack in history in the story. Riddle only crime so far is cheating until proven. And they says it's really big to own up on your mistakes. You gain my respect. Come clean and telling your wife, even though you were wrong to do what you did, I also believe you assaulted. I also don't believe you assault someone. I hope things get clear. And then one more, it says, I guess many fans owe you an apology. Well done. And then it's like, dude, I love you. Holy shit. We got you, bro. Women makes an accusation, provides receipts in her support of her claims. Riddle wearing a SPLX hat. Yeah, I cheated, but didn't do illegal stuff. Dudes in comments, sorry you had to go through that, King. Innocent until proven guilty, but women definitely be lying. Listen, I'm just so disgusted that I even have to try to, mill through this in order to enjoy wrestling. I mean, you could say you ain't got to listen to none of this. You could just enjoy wrestling, but I can't because I'm watching a man who don't got no fucking integrity on TV trying to be cool in a character. Imagine if this was Roman Reigns. Imagine if Roman Reigns got a rape allegation and cheated on his fucking wife. Do imagine if this was one of the Usos. Imagine if it was AJ Styles. He already, lightweight, racist, and fucking crazy. Imagine if this was AJ Styles. Why is it that Matt Riddle is so cool and calm and collected with y'all? Because y'all really think Matt Riddle's your friend. Everyone in the comments is calling him bro, as if his name is in Matthew Riddle. This is a real human being who has a ethic malfunction. That's their personal business. But when you put the business out there on Front Street, it's available for everybody. So this is what I think. Did he sexually assault this woman? We don't fucking know. She gave you the proof. She said there was fucking. I picked up on that. Sounds kinky to me. She didn't want to do it. If you'd have waited till you got to the next part, we went to the next hotel. We wouldn't even have that type of story because she'd have sucked your dick in the hotel. But you wanted her to suck it there, so you forced her and put your dick in her mouth. Yeah, you could have said I forced her. It was kinky. You did it. You did it. There's no denying that. And then you fucking cheating on your wife, and you're talking like it's no big fucking deal. It's a big fucking deal. Infidelity. And then you want to, bro, you're a piece of shit, and somebody's supposed to overlook that. Okay, so fast forward, keep moving. Matt Riddle goes on somebody called Bubba the Love Sponge show. Now I'm sitting here like Bubba the Love Sponge. Bubba the Love Sponge. Then boom, it dawns on me who the fuck Bubba the Love Sponge is. Hulk Hogan settled 5,000 with Bubba the Love Sponge after the radio host filmed Hulk Hogan having sex with his wife Heather Clem. The video footage was then leaked to Gawker, who Hulk Hogan ended up winning $100 million suit, and Gawker got destroyed and fucked up, and you know, um, I get it now. I get it now. They was doing some type, he cheated on Bubba. Heather Clem is Bubba the Love Sponge's wife, by the way, if y'all didn't know. And Hulk Hogan was fucking her, and he cheated. Okay. Okay, so then you go on to this same man's radio show and you proceed to continue to go on this tour of explaining why you cheat on your wife and what's not going on. Now, you have to pay for this Bubba the Love Sponge thing, so I wasn't paying for it. I was trying to find it free on Reddit, and somebody took it down. The live feed was done, so I missed it. So here's a little snippet of what people are discussing about because Matt Riddle has no PR. He's on this Bubba the Love Sponge show who's been off the air, but apparently he's back on Florida radio, and he's been on Twitch and in his basement. He goes on this show with the history this man got the history that this Bubba guy got. You filmed your wife getting fucked by Hulk Hogan, and you have a man who fucked another woman over his wife. Anyway, so the article states the conversation with Matt and Lisa Riddle mostly focused on wrestling discussion. At one point during the after show, however, the radio host brought up the star's video in which he denied sexually assaulting Ken Cartwright but admitted having an affair. Bubba then praised Lisa and said she should be commended for the way she handled things. This is Matt Riddle's wife. And he said, I appreciate it so much. It means a lot. It's been a whirlwind, she said. She is accepting the praise of being a good wife and, not saying anything against her husband. She goes on to say, we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot together. I'm sure there's going to be more we're going to go through. Lisa added after Matt additionally noted that they've been together for 11 years and have 3 kids. We already know that. That didn't fucking stop you from dicking this woman down. She's one of the strongest women I know because she has the ability to forgive and understand. And I have to be honest with her. Riddle said to Bubba. Some people are like, "Oh, I'm proud of you," and I'm like, "I did the wrong thing, and then I did the right thing, and then I was lucky enough to be with someone that's strong enough." Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Let me. You know what? I don't know what the fuck I just read. She is the wife is one of the strongest women I know because she has the ability to forgive and forget. Let me tell you something. If she cheated on him, do you know a majority of men would not forgive their wives or forget for that matter? But because she forgave and forget and understood that you're a piece of shit, she's getting heaped with praise. This is the shit that y'all be pushing. Oh, when my grandparents were married, won't you ask your grandma why she stayed with your dad and why there's about 6 other kids floating around town? This is the shit right here. Who's to say Matt Riddle don't got no other kids that we don't know about? She don't fucking know. Cause I'm guaranteeing you ain't nobody was using condoms. The girl damn sure wasn't putting no dental dam when she was sucking his dick periodically and regularly. And I have to be honest with her, Riddle said to Bubba. Some people are like, "Oh, I'm proud of you." And I'm like, I did the wrong thing and then I did the right thing and I was lucky enough to be with someone strong. Strong. The only thing strong about his wife is her body. But this again is you go into a marriage with someone who's flawed and you're expected to build them the fuck up. And the issue at hand is someone just accused your husband of stone cold rape and you're on the Bubba the Love Show with this man. You just can't get no more bizarre than that. I don't know. I don't know where Matt Riddle goes from here. But from the looks of things, in typical WWE fashion, he's going to get an IC title shot, might win it, right? Okay, he's getting blasted to the moon because Vince is turned on by him. It's like what I don't understand. This didn't get cleared up. Fucking what's his name? Velveteen Dream. He got the same type of allegations. What's going on? They took his ass all the way off TV. He done got in the car accident. All kinds of shit done went on, and the motherfucker's still on TV. But Matt Riddle's still moving and grooving. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't understand. You got Lars Sullivan up off TV. You got all these people up off TV. Sammy Guerrero. All these people up off TV because of the Speak Out movement. But here you got Matt Riddle about to get an Intercontinental Championship. And don't tell me, oh, they taped this early. No, this was going on before this was taped. Now, we all know that Baron Corbin is going to rear his ugly head at some point. So this could actually be a burial. We don't know. Baron Corbin could come out, fuck up the Intercontinental match, and all Matt Riddle gets is a Baron Corbin match at SummerSlam. We don't know, but the fact that he's able to, get this level anyway is that's just WWE. No cooling off period, none of that. At least they had the wherewithal to take the Forgotten Sons off of fucking TV. I guess. I guess. One thing Matt Riddle does knows is his audience. So I can give him that. He knows just where to go and talk to the proper people to get whatever message he's trying to convey across. That I know. I'm gonna leave it right there. I want y'all to tell me about what you heard from the little snippet that I found. The little article I found about what he said in terms of the Cindy Cartwright situation, the Speak Out movement, his wife, his going on the Bubba Love Show. Give me your thoughts on everything. Where are you now with Matt Riddle? Can you watch him? Is it no big deal? That's none of your business. Whoop de whoop de whoop. Hit me up in the comments. Make sure you subscribe. This is Wrestling Color Podcast. Till next time.